nationals. I was 19 years old here, just about to turn 20. So here I'm backstage. Wow, that's so young. I had sun in my hair, which is crazy. I was a little nervous, to be honest. This was the first time I was really on a video camera. The crews were kind of following me around back there. So I was a little nervous. But I remember my mom brought me these trunks from Andreas Calling, and I had a pink pair and I had this yellow pair. Yeah, I mean, I had the width. I just didn't have the full chest. You can see I was kind of missing. Width was there. The legs were good. God, my voice is so different. You know? I used to love my T. Michael shirts. I had the fanny pack. You see all that stuff? Yeah, so this was like my first interview and the first notice. And actually, Branch Warren did this show too, so he won the overall. But I was in the heavyweights before they had super heavies. And asking if it was natural. Chris Aceto trained me for this show, so he was already working with my nutritionist. And I actually left from Maine to fly down to Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. Yeah, they were amazed at my legs at this show. You see the shape was there, the front double bicep, side chest. You know, it's so funny to watch my posing. I was so inexperienced here. But this is where I actually decided. People ask me when I knew I would bodybuild. This was actually the show that decided it. So I was in Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina doing this. Yeah, it's just, I was pretty much natural for this show, so I didn't, I had taken some testosterone, I think, before this, but for this show I didn't take anything, so I walked into the show basically just on a nutrition program, and that was it. Front double bicep. Yeah, there's only other one guy in the class, and that was compared here. So he was second. So funny, I talk about going to California. I went right after this show, actually. This was June, I went in July for the Mr. USA in '93. Like, Paul DeMeo was a big, big idol of mine. My mom went with me, my sister went for this show, asking about the family. Yeah, my dad helped get my ticket for the show. That's one thing, my dad wasn't really sure about bodybuilding, but he still, he flew me down for this contest and helped me get the ticket. And one thing I have to give him credit to is, you know, as much as they weren't really certain about it, they still supported it. That's really hard to get people to support it, you know. Yeah, I just needed more cuts and definition, you know. And I dieted really hard for this. I was getting up at 3:30 in the morning and riding the bike every day because I was working on a golf course at the time, so I had to be to work at like 5 o'clock. I was going to mention some. Matt Mendenhall. He was a genetic wonder, Matt Mendenhall. Yeah, amazing that all this at 18, my first visible place, and they were already talking about like the potential that it could be. I was really, really driven though. I wanted to go higher. I said 2 years right now. 2 years. I came back at 22, won the Tournament of Champions. I said 230, I competed at 240 actually. And I was 215 at this show, crazy. Yeah,